Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night wherever you may be. Stamp collecting is fun, and we're here to have some fun looking at stamps. And George is making a reappearance. What is going on? Well, he seems to be saying, I'm looking for world stamps. Doris. So he's floating in the air. Got a stamp album there. Got the tweezers. Yeah, I'm up there. You will certainly, most certainly are. Yes, and he's looking for stamps from across the world. And maybe the moon. Maybe the stars. The sun is a little bit in shock, and Doris is saying, come down from there immediately, George. And she may have made him or herself a cup of coffee, by the look of it. Yeah, so that's a bit of fun. So what am I looking at today? Well, I'm looking at, again, some world stamps that I've had out of a bag. I'll just take a sip of coffee. And what I found, or what I did the other day, what I bought the other day, I should say, is a nice toaster. And as a Billy bonus, I get to put the foreign stamps from the bag into here. And they're all on card, they're all used. They've all been sent through the mail. They're all on some sort of card. So postcards, I'm suggesting, mainly, not all. And I thoroughly enjoyed going through them the other night. So I thought I'd do another one today. And to celebrate, I'd do a little bit of a stampy cartoon. But we'll get on to the main thing, which is stamps. Now, some of them will be going into this box, but others, for example, this one immediately jumped out at me, will go into my USSR collection. So I do have a specific page for Russian USSR stamps, and this is USSR rather than Russian. Some lovely, and also the space stamps. So I've actually, now I need to keep this as a whole. So what I will classify this as is a space stamp, and it will go in my space collection. I think those are quite nice, and you can't beat the flags and the old whatever's going on there. Moskva, the Kremlin Palace, Palais de Congrès. So someone has been over to Russia, sent a postcard home, and whoever has got it has decided to keep the stamps. It's even got the date there, 24th of the 8th, 83. So that's historic in itself. Anyway, you get the idea. So that's a great start to what we're having a look at today. Stamp collecting is going to be fun, and it is a bit of fun, isn't it? So here we've got West Coast Glacier, Universal Mail, International Mail only, so air mail, as you'd expect if it's coming to Royaume-Uni, Great Britain. Gillian Britain from overseas, you'd expect it to be international mail. And that stamp, I would suggest, is for international mail only. West Coast Glacier. I think that's Canada, Could be Canada. Glacier County, does that say? I don't know. It's got swans and ducks and drakes. Somewhere a little bit warmer, where there are fish. Keep clean the environment. Very green. The date is 2009. It's the Seychelles. Again, it's from what's on this side? Might get a picture this side. Yeah, locals, surrounded by greenery. An ox and cart. That's quite nice. The history, Malawi, beautiful birds there. Malawi too, a pair. Again, to Georgeson, that is the name, Christopher S. Georgeson, I think. This was his collection, and it's come somehow to me. Kenya, nice Kenya cancel, and a nice Kenya fruity stamp, fruity tooty. Visions of Africa. Bit dark. Darkest Africa, you would say. So now we come a little bit closer to home, Netherlands, Nederland. who did very well in the Winter Olympics, mostly due to speed skating. They love it there. They love the cycling and the velodrome and then going round and round and round. They did very, very well. And this is a nice pair of stamps which has got nothing to do with the Olympics, but the date is 01, so 26th of the 11th, 01, Rotterdam, cancel. Let's see what is next. Suomi, Finland. I'd say a common stamp. Tulips maybe, or poppies. Maybe a daisy there. Unsure. Viva España. I do not have that stamp. It is a Congresso Internacional do Museo Loica del Dinero. That sounds more Italian than Spanish to me, Peter, so you better get your accent sorted. Republic of Österreich. So here we have Austria, €6.5 possibly, and we've got a dragon there. I do not have this stamp, so different eras, different people elicit different stamps. It's interesting, isn't it? So when you get a collection off one person or you buy off one person, that will be completely different when you buy a similar collection off another person. Maybe. Don't take my word for it. Test it. Here we've got one of the most common stamps, Franco. Again, it's Spanish, and maybe that's a statue to, I don't know, El Cid, maybe? If you know, let me know. If you know, and if you've got any of these stamps, you let me know. If you've got anything to say about these stamps or anything. Is that Putin? It can't be Putin. It is not, because it's Denmark. Andre Thiele. Bogtrucker. He is. April 1850 he was born. Don't know who he is. He's a bog trucker. There's a whole strip of them, so that's quite nice. Got a bit of character to that, hasn't it? Now I do tend to trim stamps, and sometimes I leave them alone because they have a little bit of character. Now, this is Denmark, and we see the Georgeson again here, so the collector has had a fantastic amount of stuff coming to him, and has roughly torn them off the packaging or the postcards or the envelopes. And you know what? Who am I to do different, to trim? Yeah, so here we've got the Georgeson name, and it's Caithness, which is Scotland. These stamps are again from the Netherlands. So that's quite nice. Farm or Fam, maybe. Swiney, Lipster. Right, next Malawi, again, some beautiful, beautiful birds. Look at that. Look at this. Beauties, Malawi. Sure, it's a wonderful place. Nigeria, postcard again. Parrots. Republic of Nigeria. Here we have Bonane, so we're possibly looking at Canada or France. It's actually France. And a fantastic drawing of Santa. That's fantastic. We better get a move on. Here we've got the Netherlands Queen. We've seen those over and over again. Polska, jigsaw type stamp. Lovely. Era, so near and far. Österreich from Leutdash. Nice. Another Christmas stamp. Claire Norman is there. And here we have, I would suggest this is Grecian. Possibly Cyprus. Yeah, Cyprus. There it is. Should have known that. Jersey. So very near to the British Isles. More closer to France, but you know what I mean. It is un minimum postage paid. No, sorry, it's UK minimum postage paid. So it is actually a... Can you use Jersey stamps? Put a comment in the box below. Can I use Jersey stamps in the mainland? I don't know. That was a nice bird. Here we've got... I'm not sure about USA. Yep, it's USA, some sort of sunset. Par Avion. So here we've got Canada. And Par Avion is airmail via Jersey. USA, a character, Igor Sikorsky, the helicopter man. 36 US cents, I presume. Another airmail, you've got a little aeroplane there, which does help, does it not? Correos, Città, Sevilla, La Compañía de Todo. I don't know what that means. España, anyway, nice. Fan there, you know, a senorita has a fan. Keep it cool. Here we've got hockey, ice hockey we call it in Britain. It's just known as hockey over there. Hockey over here is played on grass. And hockey over there is played on ice. And Canada won the silver medal in the Winter Olympics. Were defeated by their great enemy, the USA. Fortunately, no Russia there this year, so they also are very, very good at hockey. But also the Nordic states like Finland and Czechoslovakia as well. Hockey is very popular. Upside down. Gotta be Greece. With all those... yeah, Hellas, it says. When it says Hellas, that's Greece. So Hellas, that's very good. Coming to slightly the end now. Postcode. So we've got some views over here of somewhere. It is USA. It is William T. Piper, aviation pioneer. Don't know what he did. Maybe he flew somewhere difficult or did something that was very difficult. I'm sure he did. Invented something maybe. So that's a nice stamp commemorating him. If you know what he did, let me know. Next, we've got Thailand is named. Cultures, Thailand, is when I was DEC. And it's Singapore. So I've got very, very few, if any, Singapore stamps. So that is a real nice bonus. Singapore Palam. Yeah, a couple of, what do they call them? Junks, I think they call them. Are they junks, these boats? Egypt, the pyramids. That's very, very nice. 30 pesetas, maybe, or pesos? No, not Egypt. Piastres, I would say. Piastres, I would guess at. And there's always an and finally moment, isn't there? And here we have H.E. Bekele Mluzi, who was the chairman of either the post office or the whole country. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Mr. C. Georgeson. Where's Mr. C. Georgeson? Malawi again, so someone's been going to Malawi, possibly to do with work, maybe trade. There's a lot of different countries in this amount of stamps that I've gone through. And drinking coffee again. So maybe it's to do with trade. Otherwise, someone's taking a lot of holidays to some pretty far away places. In Malawi there, Malawi here. You know, which do you like? Do you like the birds or do you like the people? Yes. I like that one. I think that is boisterous. That is bolshy. That is come and get me. This is pompous. This is interesting. It makes me want to look him up and see what became of him. He may still be the Postmaster General or the Chairman or whatever he may be. But with the little dates and everything, there's always something to look at, if you wish. That is it for now. We'll go back to George. Has he landed yet? Not yet. He's still searching Earth, and he is looking for World Stamps Doris. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Stamp collecting is fun. Enjoy your day. The sun's trying to come out. It's trying to get light. Talk soon. Bye for now.